It's Cal the Science Pal. Cal, 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 Cal. It's Cal the Science Pal.
Hello, chemistry. But let's take it back now, y'all. Chemistry of matter all goes down to the particle theory of matter, which states all matter is made up of particles, which means that this pencil case is matter, jam-packed of other particles. Each pure substance has its own type of particle that is different from other pure substances, like these pom-poms. Particles have forces of attraction. Like water, molecules have adhesion and cohesion, making them stick to each other and other things in a plant, for example. Particles are in constant motion. They may seem still, but they're not, like humans. Temperature affects the rate at which particles move. See?
Particles of the same kind combine to make pure substances. There are two types of pure substances, an element and a compound, which is two elements mixed together. When two or more pure substances mix together, they make mixtures. A heterogeneous mixture is when you can see all the different parts of the mixture, like a cookie. And then there's a homogeneous mixture, when all the different particles are dissolved together. Like this salt water, you can't really tell it's salt water because the salt has been dissolved into the water.
There are many types of properties for different types of matter. A qualitative property is one that can be observed with the five senses, like this USB is black and smooth. A quantitative property is one that is measured, like the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter, and it is not very viscous. A chemical property is the ability of a substance to change and react and form new substances. There are 4 types: reactivity with other substances, like water and sodium react; combustibility, the ability of a substance to burn in air; stability, the ability of a substance to remain unchanged; and toxicity, the ability for a substance to harm plants and animals. Now let's go a little deeper into something that we breathe every day, an oxygen atom. Oxygen has 8 protons and 8 electrons, making it the 8th on the periodic table. The protons have a positive charge, while the electrons have a negative charge. There are also neutrons in an oxygen atom. These do not affect the overall charge as they are neutral, but they do affect the weight of the oxygen atom. The protons and the neutrons are in the nucleus of the atom, and the electrons orbit the atom in surrounding shells. The first shell has 2 electrons, while each surrounding shell has 8 electrons. The outermost shell that an atom has is called the valence shell, and all the electrons in the valence shell are called valence electrons. This has to do with how reactive the substance is. For example, oxygen has 6 valence electrons, making it reactive.
Now that you've learned all about particles, you can see that chemistry really is everywhere.
It's Cal the Science Pal.